The last fighter account FIFA World Cup 2026 no Morocco kasi among son France e mucha kafom and then Africa no last four now semi-finals now for your pre appear to represent to a final and then Africa you quite be general baby. So today Morocco was defeated by France 2-0. This is a victory via France, and I feel like, well, you can talk about officiating which you cancel but personally going into the game no na could be name. We anticipated the results of France at any day. Ebe nyom kidi digim ako PM semi-finals name. Last edition also no na Morocco and France edition semi-finals. Emma France tiam e PM share third and fourth position go ball na France any tigi go ball finals. And I'm looking say does France still stand a chance to maybe retain or I don't know to win the trophy again after winning it in 2018? Does France stand a chance to win it again? Ladies and gentlemen, first time subscribe to the channel if you love what I do and it's your first time subscribe. Put your post notification bell on so that anytime we update the sports trading issues. This is how we do it here. After following our TikTok, and again, no be anticipated that so France at any day on paper technically France is standing tall so we can beat Morocco hands down because this France team has never lost a game against Morocco. Mark it. They've never lost a game against Morocco. Now today they've proven it. Now the best for us Africans was for Morocco to play draw. So the idea you push it over that penalty kick on me. Goalkeeper Boru. Which now is because that gentleman, why was a penalty? Mbappe boy, first of all, that game it wasn't a penalty. It wasn't a penalty. But yo, it is what it is. Referee whistles for penalty. Mbappe once again, Ejina Bono, goalkeeper Bono. This is why I call Bono the African best goalkeeper because that gentleman in a catch. That guy knows how to kill the post, even in a natural position and in penalties. He has done it and he has done it again. And the Bono penalty, you could say the penalty was a weak penalty coming from a player like Mbappe. But yo, let's give the credit to Bono. Fast forward, I don't be at the start of the game, bad man. Now, you could see the France were dominating. Morocco, I don't know whether it's the omission of Sabari as the number 9, and now you have to push Brahim Diaz into the number 9 position. It wasn't working. After 10 minutes, you could realize that no, the system is not going to work. The Brahim Diaz has to drop to the right wing. That's when you started seeing some changes in the game. But at the end of the day, the French will still dominate because Batman, this is a team that Batman, on bench Kepekorano, it will start the game. French national team on bench, Batman, bench Kepekorano start the game. It's not in everything. They are ahead of us, but man. If they're not going to the game, they are say the best we could get is to get a draw. But yo, for France to beat Morocco by 2 goals difference, I think it's a fair play. It's a fair result. Yo, man, if the game had traveled to 90 minutes extra time and France had to score maybe a goal to win, like a narrow victory, that's why it's going to be painful, man. But this is something that you could clearly see that Morocco no go fit because you're born here, born. But I don't know, say game Morocco boy the performance was very low compared to other games Morocco boy. I don't know, say this African inferiority, like I don't know that mindset, lack of strong mentality, and we are boring because this World Cup games are boring, Africa teams getting to the latter part now for more concentration. Why would you play a game and concede 2 goals within 2 minutes? That man, what you sustain game what defending or then attacks coming from France in the first half, second half you buy in do baby 70th minute, pine. I think 60th minute about pine. Now you will concede 2 goals within 2 minutes, bad man. And I think it's clearly lack of concentration on the part of the Moroccans. Officiating, well, definitely you're going to get 1 or 2. That's not going to favor you, but I don't think this win for France or this defeat for Morocco is really a big deal. We saw it coming. Now the battle is ahead. France is not registered in the semi-finals. They are waiting to see the result that's going to come out from Spain's game. And it's so obvious that Spain is going to win their game. So yeah, France is going to meet Spain. I can tell you that on authority, that they're going to meet in semi-finals. These are 2 things that coming into the Mundial, most people were thinking, France could win the trophy, Spain could win the trophy. But here lies the case, one has to drop. Definitely, either France or Spain. Both of them cannot clash in the finals. One of them has to drop for the other to go into the finals. On the other side of the table, Argentina, so on this season, and it's so obvious that Argentina making win the game. Now, the England game, so it's so obvious. England is definitely going to win that game. So we're going to have England, Argentina, Spain, and France. I think these are strong countries that come into the World Cup. Most people may have predicted at least 2 of them. For Spain and France, we predicted. And even Argentina, they were already in the competition because they are the reigning champions. And they would love to retain the title. But France who won it in 2018 and handed over to Argentina in 2022 might also be interested in making another comeback and making another history once again with their main talisman, their main man, Mbappe, leading the lines. It's going to be a terrifying day. It's going to be a very top cracker. I can't wait to the day, but it is what it is. Let us anticipate the rest of the game. Then share result about the PFA, Spain game, Argentina game, and after England game. Then when we get there, definitely we're going to cross the river. I just don't know why somebody says Morocco has dropped back because Morocco in the previous edition was in the semi-finals. I see people already complain that they are gradually dropping. They see they're ending the quarterfinals. The next edition they'll drop to round 16th, and to get the time, they didn't qualify from the group stage. It's gonna be a problem. Yo, this Moroccan team, they got a team. This Moroccan team is still active. Yo, the likes of Hakimi, Brahim Diaz. I mean, these guys can still play in the next edition. All of these guys can still play in the next edition with vibrance, and they still stand a chance of pushing harder into the semi-finals once again. But it is what it is. African football must rise. Morocco has done it. They've been able to get into the quarterfinals. Egypt was able to get into the round of 16. And Ghana and the rest, a few others. I think about 89, we're able to get into the round of 32. It is what it is. It is a good tournament for us. Even though we wish we'd have done more better, but this brings us to the end of Africa. Africa is fully out for the FIFA World Cup 2026. So subscribe to the channel, subscribe, join the family, and put your post notification bell on. So every time I update the say football and I'm training issue across Ghana and I'm going to see you, ladies and gentlemen, back TikTok. Nafi, be following. I'll see you when I see you again. Ladies and gentlemen, I am out.